Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please?
The show starts
right here, right
This
now.
is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.
We breaking news again. Hog HQ Live, tell a Razorback friend. Hot Adam DP, the squad you can trust. On every platform, we never adjust. From the hills to the streams, we the Hog Dream Team. Dropping Razorback gems, y'all know what I mean. Heart with the insight, sharp as a tusk. Adams takes heavy, break the mic in the dust. DP in the cut, stat sharp as a blade. Talking hoops, talking football, every play gets made. Razorback Nation, call it Hog Vibration. On Facebook, YouTube, even Twitch sensation. Instagram scrolling, X marks the spot. When the pigs hit the field, we reporting the plot. Hog HQ Live, breaking news worldwide. Razorback pride, we'll never divide. From the palace to the streams, every sport, every scene, we the Hogs, we supreme. Living out the dream. Hog HQ Live, breaking news worldwide. Razorback pride, we'll never divide. From the palace to the streams, every sport, every scene, we the Hogs, we supreme. Living out the dream. DP crunching numbers that I'm setting the tone.
What's going on, everybody? This is your main man, Ox Smooth Baron, and you're tuned in to Hog HQ. Woo! Pig Sue! Woo! Go Hogs!
Go Hogs indeed. Go Hogs indeed. Shout out to Smooth for the intro right there. Your screen is not deceiving you. There is me and Adam on the screen, but I digress. Transplant Texan, salute per usual. Appreciate you being on here. Woo Pig Suey, that is me, of course. Look, your screen is not deceiving you. Mr. Baseball Corner, he'll be on later. He's en route. He had to do a little, he has stuff to do, but he'll be here at some point. Either way it go, you man. Add that wait, you over here. Yeah, that's Adam. Yeah, that's Adam and it's me, DP. Look, Hog HQ Live brought to you by the Hog Talk Podcast. Per usual, you know the motto, tell a friend and tell a friend. We're back again with another great episode, talking all things Razorbacks. Ryan is in the building. Salute to you, sir. Thank you for tapping in with us early. Transplant Texan, per usual, Daddy DP, Petty Adam, and where is Hart? Hey, man, you always on point. I appreciate that. Transplant Texan be live when it comes to Twitter, too. He be on X heavy. You Yeah, you never know what he's tapping in on, but he always defend the Razorbacks. Shout out to him for always being a loyal fan of the Razorbacks. But look, we got a lot to talk about. Of course, we are talking about the tournament. Of course, since last show we had Hawaii, plus we had High Point last night. We'll definitely dig into all those things. Definitely waiting to hear you guys comment and how far you think we can take this thing. I've seen the word say Sweet 16. It's kind of corny. I mean, I get it. Yeah. But either way,
what can you do?
What can you do? My guy Ty in here early. Ty says, hold on. Hey, Ty, see, people don't understand. Look, Ty, look at the screen, Ty. It's happening. See the power of influence. Can you show them again, sir? What you got in your hand? Yeah, butter beer on top of that. Not the regular ones, not the OG. He got the butter beer. So Adam has indulged. He has indulged slightly.
Just a little bit.
We appreciate him participating. He didn't go OG peeps. He went all in on a new flavor.
No, I didn't go classic yellow or pink.
Right.
You know.
Right. You just not an ordinary guy, so you had to, you know what I'm saying, jump in the game and step the game.
Peer pressure at its finest.
No doubt. J-Rock, what it do? Man, look, we in here having a good old time, brother. Thank you for tapping in with us and talking this Razorback talk. Ryan said we played up and down to our competition, per usual. And if it's a close game at halftime, we will have a good chance to win. Absolutely. I was worried about this game in particular. Let me not dig too deep into it. We're going to get into it in a minute, Ryan. I'm sorry. What a mighty fine weekend. Hogs to the Sweet 16. And Big Blue Shambles went home in the first weekend. Look, we definitely going to get into that as well. I know you had we'll pull up Pope at some point. Just a none. Okay, gotcha. Hey, it didn't matter as long as you in this thing, Justin. Okay, bet. So look,
we'll get into it all.
Yeah, we'll get all into it. But look, let's go ahead and tap into it. Like I said, the Hogs advanced to Sweet 16 after beating High Point. We'll definitely get into some baseball with the Diamond Hogs, and then talk about just the tournament in general, what we've been seeing, how far do we think this team can go, and what are some things that we can improve on looking at the potential next. This is what I'm talking about. This comment right here, this is what I'm talking about. We got to pull up that we got to pull up tonight, but at some point I'm gonna pull it up when I told you guys during mid-season, hey, we're looking at a generational player.
Mm-hmm.
This is a one and done situation. The way this guy's playing, he's gonna make number 5 in basketball just as hot as number 5 in football. I said this before, it's happening. Man, I'm so glad we're excited that he's on our team. Adam, be proud of me. Talking shit on SEC Facebook page about Kentucky. The Kentucky administrator booted me from the group. Hey, Titus, what you do?
I mean,
Petty AF. Darius Acuff, the NCAA tournament stat sheets are making the case for Acuff over Boozer for Player of the Year. Look, at some point, I know they have to keep the narratives going and the headlines and whatnot. But it's interesting being a Razorback fan, and we know what we have. We watch these guys all season, but people who are just watching the tournament and looking for an exciting game and run up on a Razorback game, more and more people are checking out Darius Acuff and what he's able to bring to the table, along with his team in general. When it comes to Billy Goat, Brazil, Ewan, all these guys, Malik, all these guys, Wagner.
Mm-hmm.
I told, look, we're going to get into all of it. It's so much to discuss. I want to just kind of get into it now at this point. But all right, what you want to roll with first?
Let's roll with baseball. And then I just wanted to let you know, Porter's letting us know he's in the building.
Comment section Porter. That's a different Porter.
That's a different Porter.
I like that. I like that guy. Yeah.
So let's roll with baseball right quick.
No doubt.
Matt threw us a bunch of stats. I'm not going to do it as well as Matt. So,
before you get started, if you get long-winded, will you pull up the Heart's longest?
That hashtag.
Segment? Yeah, just whenever you. Yeah.
Let's see. Tuesday, Northern Colorado won 13-2 in 8 innings. Top of the first, 0-2. See, we had a double steal, score on thrower error. Single drives in second run, bottom of the first 2-2, bottom of the second 3-2. That's a lot of scores. Yeah. Walked 14 hogs, 12 hits. Wednesday, Northern Colorado win 9-4. Again, there's a lot of stats. Matt is a lot better at this. If Matt gets on later and wants to run back through Matt's baseball corner, we can have at it. At that point, 16-6 on the season. Swept or almost swept. Took the series at South Carolina. 22-6 on Friday night in 7 innings.
Yeah, Justin said beat him so bad the coach stepped down.
I mean, I didn't realize, I saw a post that was like, who's going to be the next coach? And I was like, damn, it's like mid-season. Like, what are y'all doing? And then apparently, I mean, they've been trash since, I would guess the last time they won College World Series.
Right.
I don't know. 22-6 on Friday. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 home runs that game.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Cackle, 5 innings pitched, 4 runs, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 walks. Ruiz, home run, 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 RBIs. 6 home runs were hit in that game.
Wow.
Saturday, Arkansas wins 3-2 to take the series. Top of the third, Ruiz home run, RBI single. Took 10 innings, I believe, in that game. Koziel's leading with 31 RBIs on the season. He's Arkansas's leader. Hunter Dietz, 6.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 12 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 walks. Cole Gibbler, 3.1 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 walk. Then on Sunday, we lost 4-9. Like I said, we still won the series. Souza hit his 2nd home run of the season. Helfrich hit his 6th home run of the season. Let's see. Colin Fisher, Steele Eves, and Jackson Kircher combined for 5.1 innings pitched, 8 runs, 7 earned runs, 9 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. 18-7, 4-2 in the SEC. Tuesday we play UCA. Friday through Sunday we're home against Florida.
It's interesting. I know we got into SEC play starting off with Mississippi State and whatnot, but it's these midweek games that we feel like we should win, aka UALR, UCA, Arkansas State, and those are the teams that give us the most trouble. You mess around and lose a game against them, and it kind of put a dampers on whatever progression you've had thus far. So hopefully those guys can get it together, continue to keep doing what they're doing. You see my boy Ruiz.
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling y'all, Ruiz, Ruiz is a guy, man. He's a real dude. Like I said, I'm excited about what this team could be. As always, I will continue to say baseball season is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I can't get too excited, can't get too up and down about what we're seeing. Slight improvement, being able to get some home runs in. Because before, when Matt had talked about it, we played aka small ball and was able to win some games, but not hitting the home run. So to be able to get the hitting together and be able to get some way out there and get them sent home for home runs, that speaks volumes on the improvement these guys are taking. Hell, at this point, we think DVH may be watching the show. You never know.
I mean, it's already been proven that the other coaches do, so he might as well be too.
Might as well. I think Ned Flanders was watching the show when I said he need to get his ass fired. He
was. I mean, Petrino had to be watching some of the times last season with some of those changes that they were making.
It sounds crazy when we say that, but once we watch, like, we end up texting midweek and be like, they had to watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. Like, some of the comments I see on like larger platform podcasts looking like they watching too. You just never know, man. You just never know. Either way, so that's baseball in a wrap. Hold on. Justin says softball plays UCA Tuesday. See, another situation. Now I think the ladies
UCA's beat Arkansas in softball before.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure. So you never know what Coach D and the ladies got going on, but we'll see. I definitely check those scores on Tuesday to see how we do. Can't dial into baseball until after basketball is over. No doubt, transplant test.
It's hard to.
Right. It's at this particular point, like we're at an all-time high watching potential. No, not potentially. the best player to possibly be in a Razorback uniform for basketball in 1 year as a freshman. Like, we haven't seen this. Every time there's a Cuff name comes up, it's another record. So at this point, it's outstanding what we're seeing. So I definitely understand that you can't even lock in and really know who's who in baseball just yet. Because usually when basketball sucks, we say can't wait for baseball. But at this point, we're excited about basketball.
Just so everybody knows, tomorrow, hang on, let me share it on here. Y'all can
another raffle.
Get yourself into the raffle. It opens up in 11 hours. Yay.
My boy PH, my boy Porter said they always watch. Yeah, notifications. Yeah, absolutely. You know the notifications is turned on. It's a good thing, Porter. I know you guys had talked, Porter. If you in the comments, go ahead and tap in. Howdy, fellas. Howdy, Mr. Nathan. Howdy. Does Darius get a statue?
Let's. We got some things to do first.
Yeah, we just got Nolan Richardson, and
it took 32 years for that.
There you go. So you never know. By the time my son is able to go to University of Arkansas, it may be an opportunity where he'd be like, yeah, I seen Darius A. Cuffs. My dad talked about him, and that's all he would know. Fund the Foundation of San Jose.
Nah, they got enough money.
No natty, no statue. I can respect it. I can respect it because at the end of the day, if you get a statue, that means you have won a championship or something.
But
at Arkansas,
does the same thing go to Dave Van Horn if he never wins one? No statue.
I think he's legendary. And you just go ahead and show respect in that aspect. But hey, DP already has a statue up there. There you go. See that? See the Ojinga card know what's up. You already know what I'm talking about.
What does that mean?
It doesn't. Side note. It's a black thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, no.
I did go to Northside.
You did go to Northside. Ojinga. Side note: you seen your boy Teron said he was a Razorback fan this week. He been rooting for North Carolina all year long, and he had a Razorback hat on. And then
I saw another post that was like, all the former Cal Kentucky players think they're former Razorback players now.
Yeah, Halliburton. The fact that you sitting at home and you on podcast, shut up. But I did see, I looked on, was an Instagram. They showed, like, had a little camera with a little writing on it, and players walk up to it and say, hey, who's rooting for the tournament? Of course, some players who teams are still playing, they call those out. But the Kentucky guys, Bam said Kentucky and Arkansas. Tyler Hero said Arkansas. So
they did the one for the Thunder walking out to the plane, and Shea said Arkansas or Kentucky, of course. Case and Wallace said Arkansas. So, and then of course Jalen and Isaiah said Arkansas,
of course.
But it was you could see the Coach Cal love from his former players, Case and Wallace and SGA.
Nathan, does John McDonald have a statue?
He should.
But see, this is a situation. I'll just dip into what Cal said at the presser. The administration wins the championships. The fact that it's taken us this long to figure out a statue for Nolan Richardson is ridiculous. It's absurd. John McDonald, complete legend. So that's one of those things, man. The administration has to get it together and figure out how can you stand out? What can you do differently that you haven't been doing? Bad juju. I know it's bad juju that he's rooting for us. And Robin Smith, Deuce, my guy Deuce, I went to college with. He just bought him a house in Northwest Arkansas. He is a Texarkana guy, and this is one of the situations where, like, we almost got to fighting in college because Texarkana is,
Texas or Arkansas, Texarkana.
There you go. So I said it's Arkansas, right? He was like, "Nah, from the Texas side." And I was like, "But you're at the University of Arkansas." So clearly you applied to Texas and they didn't want you. So the fact that you went to Arkansas and got your degree, yeah, you need to pay some homage and some damn respect. Anyway, he just bought a house this week in Northwest Arkansas for my guy Ahmad Mitchell, and it had an Arkansas shirt on the other day in one of our groups. It's amazing who jumps on the bandwagon. And we'll get on that Darius A. Cuff bandwagon somebody mentioned earlier. March Madness living up to his name since our game last night. Today's games have been great.
McDonald has had a statue since 2014, apparently.
Where is it at?
The track and field center.
In the center. Okay.
No, it's about the outdoor facility.
Okay. Thanks for the update. The former players know which team is trending up and which team is trending down. No Cope in Arkansas. Yeah.
Okay, I need to stop reading stuff. Okay.
Josh, you have two. One outdoor, one no. That I could see that. Or do two separate coaches. At this point, you just never know. Track been winning forever. Nola should have been a statue in 1996. Absolutely.
I agree though with like not doing it until they retire.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like, you know, so yeah, I get that. I'm just glad that it's not done, like I've said before, after the fact.
Nick Saban had a statue. Nick Saban had a statue, but he won multiple championships before.
Yeah, it's understandable then.
There you go. It could be the greatest college coach of all time.
Hey,
I met Vivian Mike Breen and Mark Jackson calling the March Madness game.
I'm telling you, like I actually liked Grant Hill during
His
the
analysis.
game.
Yeah.
I will say, you know, during the halftime and post game and pre-game, whatever, get Bruce Pearl the hell out of the studio.
Right.
Like I just can't stand listening to him anymore, and he shouldn't be given a platform anymore when all he's going to do is try to advocate for Auburn,
of course,
who won 17 games to get into the NCAA tournament.
Iowa up by 1 with 3.9 seconds.
Hey, like I've said, whoever wants to make the path easier for Arkansas, I am all about it.
You said this when we talked about the SEC tournament. Say Arkansas is going to need some luck. And the fact that we end up playing Vanderbilt as opposed to Florida, like it's only the sports gods are making this happen. So Arkansas has an opportunity. Florida down by 1. Yeah.
So I'm trying to find the scores right quick. Yep. 73-72. Arizona is up 12. So I mean, we'll play the winner of Arizona and Utah State, and Arizona's up 12. With
this is the thing.
Minutes.
This is the thing. Arizona has. Make sure I word this properly before you. No, don't have your finger on the button. Don't do that. Don't be him. Arizona has a lot of bigs. Their front court is very talented. They have a lot of guys who can play multiple positions, can guard multiple positions, can shoot great free throws. They can slow down the game with free throws. They play a different type of pace. I think it would be great for Arkansas to play Arizona. Like I said, I got us in one bracket beating their ass. So I don't really care. I just feel like at some point when it comes down to it. Oh, thank you, honey. I have no idea. Look at that. Look at that. It's my it's nice. Hold on. Excuse me 1 second. Ooh, this is slushy. Yes, sir. Y'all see Florida? Look. We talking about the Florida game right now, Michelle. We're talking about it. Play the Curry Smart. Oh, look, as you find that, Porter, I do want to let you know. It's
all right. It's right here.
It's already ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Hog Talk, Porter said he got the little trash Clemson tat, and he may go Razorback. And then you had the 19. There you go.
Yeah.
You need to get your stomach flushed if that happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know the date on it at this point. This it can't be no worse than eating a Twinkie. Or McDonald's fries from 1996. They still in the same state at this point. You never know. Arkansas will bring some. Oh, absolutely. Ty. This is the Ryan Silverfield football juice. Absolutely.
Arizona is good at what we are not. They will punish us inside. But they will.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Iowa won, so autism puzzle pieces are trash. Ooh.
My boy Hart said he about to be on in a minute, so give him some time to do what he do.
Good. He can run back through
baseball. Look, this is the thing. I'm gonna wait on him. I don't want to get into the Hawaii and the High Point without him. So we'll definitely get into some.
So we're just rambling at this point.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure.
Solidify for sure. And then we'll definitely get into the current status of the the bracket for the group. Definitely see what they look like.
And then I've got that video from Nightcap also.
Bye Florida. Look, man,
Was it Boogie Flan? Please tell me it was Boogie Flan.
He was talking a lot of shit about why he came to Florida. And
so he actually, after ESPN cut up that interview and was posting it or whatever, he came out like that wasn't the full interview, that they're clipping it up to make it out worse than it was.
So you knew it sounded fucked up.
Well, because they clipped pieces together.
He said what he said.
Oh, I know.
They just clipped up what he said. I'm just saying, like, Cal gave you an opportunity, such as the young man from High Point. You had to give credit. He walked up to Coach Cal and said, "Hey, I'm sorry for how I acted when I was at Kentucky." You got to get homage where you from. Like, who put you on? Who gave you opportunity? Florida and Kentucky off to the couches for weekend 2. You got to love it. This is why it's March Madness, dude. And you know and I know, Arkansas isn't the most talented team in the brackets. Boogie got a big forehead. See, there you go. He do. Since he cut his damn hair, bring more attention to it. Nice call out. Since you always talking shit, Joseph.
Okay, now I got to finish. And finishing on a guy that size is harder than you think.
Hey, yo!
Randomness, no doubt about it. Anyhow, going back to what we're talking about. Looking at what we're doing right now, I'm excited about what this could be. Win, lose, or draw, but I really think Arkansas has an advantage. We talked about them playing up and down to the competition, as we say in the comments. And to me, I know I'm not going to go too far into this High Point game, but High Point did what teams like Michigan State did to Arkansas early, like teams like Duke did to Arkansas early. They went back and watched the early film and said they lost these early games to these high-powered teams. How did they lose? It was a guard that took it to the cup, was able to get to the free throw line. You had guys who are rebounding real heavy and having a presence in the paint. So that's going to be interesting to figure out who watches what film, because I can't lie. The High Point game plan,
it was jack threes and hope they fall. They're lucky they were starting to fall too, because the first 8-9 minutes of that game, I mean, they weren't hitting anything. You knew that they were going to start dropping at some point, but it was the Darius Acuff show. And I mean, he had his supporting cast, but I want to go ahead and play this clip from Nightcap. It's started as last night's episode, and Joe Johnson and Ocho Cinco talking about Darius Acuff in the game, because I want you. Ocho Cinco at the end, I think, is like a lot of folks that aren't Arkansas fans. He's used to just seeing highlights, but he finally sat and watched the entire game, and he now understands why Acuff is getting the talk that he's getting. So let's roll with that.
Okay, Ocho.
Yeah.
It's cuffing season, baby. Huh?
Yes,
it's Acuff. It's cuffing season. Listen. Hey man, that's why I say in the tournament, Uncle Ocho, you got to have great guard play. Give High Point some credit. Give the kid Martin credit, because he came out and he answered the bell. He took on the challenge and playing against Acuff, went bucket for bucket for him. He had 30 points. It was a great game. I just think the poise and patience that we play with down the stretch, especially Acuff getting to his spots, Uncle Ocho, that's the difference in having great guard play, in the NCAA tournament. So I'm glad Acuff is on our side, bro. Yeah. He looked great. I think he's the one guy who can continue to boost his draft stock throughout this tournament. He continued to keep playing at this high level that he's playing at. He's going to be undeniable, fellas. He's going to be undeniable.
Hey, Uncle Joe, boy, Acuff was nice. Acuff was nice. He was aggressive. I mean, he didn't take over. He did what he needed to do. When he wanted to, when they had to have a point, when they had to have points in general, he was able to put the ball on the floor, get to the rack. I knew he was good, obviously, watching highlights, but now being able to watch the whole game and get a better understanding. Okay, yeah, he that boy.
Hey,
he really like that.
Oh, look who we have here. If it isn't Mr. Hart tapping in over here, let him get Acuff is what BJ.
Real ones now.
No, for real. BJ Young's from where? Chicago? I think it's from Chicago. St. Louis. St. Louis. That's where it was from.
Yep, St. Louis. Just had to verify it.
There you go. Can you hear us, Art?
I can. Can you hear me?
Better late than never. No doubt about it.
Hey, so I did a terrible job, so we're going to let you have another run through of Hart's Baseball Corner.
Oh, shit. I ain't prepared.
We can wait. We can wait. You got nothing but time. I mean, we don't have to.
You covered it pretty much. The only thing I would add is that Ruiz hit 3 home runs in 3 games. Souza's got 2 home runs in the last week, I want to say. And Mike Anu, I want to say, hit 3 home runs this week. He had 2 in 1 game, and I think he had back-to-back games as well. So the bats are starting to come alive a little bit. But like I was telling the admins, if we ever score 20 runs in baseball, the next game or 2, we're going to struggle to score 2 runs. We scored 3 on Saturday and then 4 today and lost. So at least we got the series. And we got, I think you said we got UCA on Tuesday and then Florida this weekend at Baum Walker.
Awesome.
We got some people that are in the card group that we started that watch the show. So, I'm just like saying, hey, y'all want to buy some stuff.
Who is the dude that's in the group? Who's another guy?
Joseph.
Dickhead right here. Got you. When y'all gonna get the quarterback over there in Pittsburgh? Will Howard. Joseph, you know what? I don't know what we're gonna do. But I can tell you this: in regards to free agency, we've been whooping y'all ass. Yeah, y'all went ahead to get a plan B. Yeah, then we're not talking about the peel. Because did not want to come. Y'all flaked on the deal, talking about.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Yeah, talking about. Well, I mean, if you look at, he may be injured. Either way,
has Aaron Rodgers came out of his cocoon yet?
Don't worry about that. He's somewhere in Hippieville in the dark
doing shrooms.
There you go. He's an adult. He can do what the hell he wants.
Where did Tua go? Why don't y'all go get Tua?
He's in Atlanta, apparently.
What about Kyler Murray? Where'd he go?
He can't see over the line.
Minnesota.
That's right.
And that's
go get Kirk Cousins. He's available.
We don't need no old white dudes. We already got 1. We don't need 2.
Actually, you got 2. Your head coach.
This is true. Anyhow,
anyway.
Yeah. Either way it go, we've been whooping y'all. We've been catching up. Yeah, the free agency. Nobody's kidding like Pittsburgh. Joseph, go do their research. Bitch. All right, the grass is not always greener when you leave Arkansas. Somebody let Boogie Cousins know that.
Hey, but I sent y'all that video. Did y'all see Big Z throwing it down?
I did.
I did.
When did he develop that?
You know what? A lot of people develop when they leave Arkansas.
Because he got his little fade going. He's throwing it down in the paint. Like he got contacts.
Hey, he got to find a black girl up there. That's what that was.
Didn't find one down here.
No, it's 2 minutes. We went to University of Arkansas. We know what's on that campus. And Hart was in a fraternity, so he know. Arkansas got him. When I tell you they got him, I don't know if Arkansas can beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss, we talking about something else anyway. Trap Texas High Point played a fast tempo, just like Arkansas. They had legs to keep up with us. That was interesting to me. It's almost like their coach took Arkansas's game plan and used it with their players. Now they've been playing that all year long, but to see a different style of play as far as the tempo is concerned, a guard who can get you on a perimeter as well as take you off the bounce and get to the cup. It was interesting to see that. I mean, it was going back and forth. That particular game against High Point looked like the heavyweight matchup. Like it was slugfest, back and forth, and it was great to see. But as Ocho talked about in that particular clip, people who haven't been watching Arkansas all year long, you have to be enamored when you get a chance to watch Darius Acuff and be like, wait a minute, this dude isn't real. Like I haven't seen a player like him all year long. So he's
most points in their first 2 NCAA tournament games by a freshman.
High Point had a bench to keep up with the high tempo of Arkansas. Arkansas did not have enough bench to rest our guys, and I think that's going to be the thing that's going to get us. Because if you go against Arizona, they got waves of dudes. Waves.
I mean, we only out rebounded them by High Point by 1, 37. Here we are again, though. It's another game that Arkansas shot over 50% from the field. They shot 51%. And that's the running and gunning, making this team I know people in comment sections get a little trigger happy when they get their keyboards going during games. Saw some comments. I think Joseph will know what I was talking about. That somebody commented on saying that Malik Thomas was pulling the trigger too quickly, or taking too many shots, or not taking good shots, or whatever. Somebody like Malik Thomas, he can take whatever shots he wants to take. He will always have the green light. Going to get hot at some point in time. Darius Acuff, obviously the same thing. But they make good shot selection. They're not just jacking up shots. They know. I'm trying to think of past players who just threw up whatever.
Note.
Who?
Note.
There you
He
go.
was good, but he shot everything.
Oh, he had the green
So
light.
did Rodney Clark. I mean, great white hype. So, and you're going to have games that they fall, but at the same time, these Darius Acuff and Malik Thomas both play a lot older than they actually are. They play like vets. And, you know, one thing that Darius has talked about this last week in interviews and whatnot, that, I mean, he basically just sits and watches film, studies film. Every day he's trying new moves. He's evolving himself on the court. So I think it's something. And then plus when you have the likes of Allen Iverson as your mentor, you're going to pick up a few things.
Yeah, signed to the Reebok. Like,
so I'll be anxious for the matchup with Arizona if everything pans out that way.
All right, I want to get into these last couple of comments in regards to basketball, and we can dissect Hawaii as well as High Point. I know we kind of moved on from Hawaii, but and it's earlier. So my father-in-law was a Purdue fan and was at the game. Said Kentucky fans were going crazy and hate Pope. Okay, right?
But they know they're stuck with him.
Yeah,
for at least another year.
Yeah, at least they thought Kentucky was the brand and not Cal. But I digress. The Acuff wagon is getting crowded for the recent onboard jumpers. No doubt about it. Like every day I turn on social media, there is a new person talking about Darius Acuff. And I love it. I love to see it. I love the notoriety that he's getting. I love the fact that somebody in the Arkansas uniform is all over the internet and bringing attention to Arkansas. So I love that for us for sure. Player of the year. We're talking about boozing. We talked about Acuff. Player of the year should be significance of the player to the team. Yep. How much of impact you bring to the team. Example, Duke would be there no matter what. Not saying that they wouldn't be, we wouldn't be without Acuff. We are mediocre at best. I agree. He definitely, without him, yeah, you definitely got to say it's not the same effect. So I can agree with that. Let me go back to this other one. Damn, it's a lot of comments. Joseph talking shit. Yeah. All right, boom. Here we go. Transplant Tech said Big Blue Shambles is putting all their marbles in the Tyrone Stokes. A cancer looking for a locker room. Big Blue Cope has 0 recruiting class. They are willing to throw him the bag.
I think you spent $22 million on your roster this season, all to get sent home before the Sweet 16.
And take a miracle shot just to get to round 2.
And that was a hell of a sequence back and forth between those two teams. I can't lie. 2 is in the USF.
His brother is.
Really?
He signed today or yesterday or something.
Big Z repping the theta.
Are we going stomp the yard with that reference?
Yeah, rep the thetas. I'm telling you, comment section Porter is off the chain. I swear. High Point players don't want to slum it at Kentucky. Yeah. Pringle update. Got it in. Going to need some size. Anything?
I'm pretty sure he'll be playing this next week. Carter Knox is going to try to, but he ain't going to.
He'll be back. Or he'll be black. What is that?
He'll be back.
Oh,
but you're throwing me off there. But no, Pringle will be back this week, most likely. I don't see why he wouldn't. And then I don't think he'll play a whole lot. I think Cal likes the 5-6 man what we got right now, kind of like last year where he put Knox and Boogie in just for a little bit because he likes what he had going in the chemistry. And then I think Carter Knox is going to try to push to play this week, but I just don't think he'll be ready.
You know what? I thought about this the other day. Was talking about like kind of going through the roster. Last year it was Nelly. This year is Carter Knox. You need to give the money back at this point. I felt like we wasted the money, depending on you, and you not able to come through at the end of the day. So it is what it is. Who is the X factor? Oh, Hart, you missed it. It's breaking news. You forget. Look what he eating. He eating peeps. He eating peeps, dog.
What has happened?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, there is. I know what happened.
Yeah, you know what it is. Look, they in the White House pushing the buttons on the weather. Shit's going crazy. You just don't know what's going on. It's March Madness, and now Adam is over here eating peeps. Not just one. He throwing them bitches back. Like he going in. And what flavor is it? What flavor is it, bro?
Butterbeer.
See, he didn't even go. See, he didn't even go with the OG. He jumped into the game on some exclusive. he has a what is it? He has a top tier palette. Yeah, he wants to do something different. Shout out to who you know who. The East Coast reporters all on booze and nuts. Of course they are. Of course they are. But like I said, I think the people know exactly what it is.
He's still throwing them elbows. Almost broke a dude's nose in the game.
Now, this is the thing. I know we talked about that when it happened. Is anybody gonna talk about Malik Ewing walking? I mean, Malik Thomas. Anybody else notice Malik Thomas take about 3-4 steps before he shoot? He just holding the ball in his hand. He just running. I'm just like,
I mean, rest don't. He knows what they're gonna call and what they're not gonna call. It's a gather or whatever,
Crab dribble.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Who is the X factor for the Sweet 16? Great question. For me, is Ewing. Who you
I think
guys
it's got to be Ewing or Brazil.
Because
we're gonna get what we're gonna get out of Darius Acuff and Malik Thomas. Knock on wood. I think we've said all season long that our overall team production, wins, losses, etc. A lot of it comes down to what kind of game Trevin Brazil has. At the same time, what Malik Ewing has been doing is what we've been needing to see all season long. So I kind of feel like those two, we really need in this.
Gotcha. I'm definitely impressed with Wagner. His ability to come off the bench, accept his role, and be outstanding in that role. Darius Acuff cannot play all these minutes. I mean, I know it looks like he's Superman, but at some point he needs a break. So to be able to put DJ in the game and to allow him to navigate the offense, play defense, make great plays, be scrappy, I think it's a great thing to watch. Billy Goat. Carly gives 3 minutes to give a breather to somebody might be good.
Billy.
Yeah. He said Carter.
No, I'm saying give Billy rest.
True. Adam Rich for buying beer for peeps. He got it like that, man. He got it like that. Billy Goat will make a splash against Arizona. Yeah, no doubt about it. Billy may be around and be a guy. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he's got to stop trying to dunk on somebody.
No, he don't. I love it. I love it, dog.
Like I'm good with the fast breaks and the oops and stuff, but a couple times last night, him just driving in, trying to throw down on something. Like he's trying to posterize somebody. And I feel like he's trying to do it because he's been postered. He's trying to get his back.
You know how you watch somebody else from the opposing team dunk and then Billy's just on the side of him jumping up looking like yeah, I get it. Avonia, welcome back. Been a minute. Glad you're checking in with us tonight. Let's go ahead and tap into it. Let me get the comment real quick. I'll get you guys comments. Hawaii. So Hawaii, we took Hawaii as a joke. I didn't take Hawaii seriously. Didn't really care who they had on the roster. I just knew Arkansas would win. What did you see in the Hawaii game? Do you remember the Hawaii game?
I mean, it came on in the middle of the afternoon, so I was at work for most of it. It was a lackluster game that Darius Acuff still scored 24 points in. No, it was a game that Arkansas clearly did what they wanted to do. I think Hawaii coming in, Hawaii didn't need to give Arkansas bulletin board material.
Correct.
But they did.
We're a more experienced team. They got good players, but they freshmen.
They're freshmen. They're sophomores. We've got experience. We've got this. We got those two freshmen and sophomores. Let's look right quick. Darius Acuff, like I just said, 24. Billy Richmond, 10. Malik Thomas, 21. So yeah, those freshmen and sophomores really kind of took that to heart just a little bit.
Hart, anything from Hawaii you remember that was worth talking about?
It was pretty much a good whole team effort. I mean, we had 5 guys in double figures, and 4 of them had 15 plus points. I think Ewan had a double-double. And then you had Brazil hitting threes. Alley-oop, Lob City 2.0 if you want. I mean, we had, 12 dunks. I'm pissed that Brazil's alley-oop dunk was not on Sports Center. That was bull, because the night before they had a basic-ass LeBron James alley-oop as
that whole
1.
sequence, though, the alley-oop, then the block, then the second alley-oop.
That was nasty work, for sure.
Yeah. So that upset me, but you get that with ESPN. But that was what my takeaways for Hawaii was. We did what we should have done. I was nervous going into it because it's just the beginning of the tournament, but we did what we should have done. We handled business.
Gotcha. Yeah, that sequence was raw. I'm talking about the fact that you have somebody like Trevor Brazile with the block. I think that was Billy Richmond initially. No. It was
Brazil with the dunk, then Brazil with the block. Then
Billy Richmond to Brazil for the alley-oop, Brazil on the block. And
who
then
pushed the ball up the floor? Was it Malik? And he threw it to Billy? It's the fact they can get up the floor so fast and transition.
That was one thing with them, like you just saw early on against Hawaii, was like, we're quicker, we're faster, we're stronger, and we're going to impose our will. We're going to get out and run, and then Hawaii couldn't hit any shots either, so that didn't help anything. Right. So, I mean, Arkansas I think at one point it was like 20-7 or 20-something to 7. I mean, they just got out and dominated. So, this is what happened when you get teams like Hawaii. Like I said, High Point gave us a run for their money. High Point knocked off Wisconsin the game before. We knew they were going to come in and shoot threes. So far we've played about. I didn't expect a blowout win yesterday, because High Point was just that team in this tournament that was getting hot. I mean, they had won 15 or 16 straight games or something like that. So, but here we are again. Arkansas is doing what we also said they needed to do in this, was put together a win streak, and I think now we're at 7 wins in a row. So we'll see what. Hopefully that still continues, but we'll see what happens. I'm guessing what's this Arizona score? Let's look real quick.
I think they're still at 12.
55-77.
Okay,
gotcha. So playing High Point the other day, I had no idea who the hell High Point was, where they were located. Have you seen their campus?
Yes.
Dude, these
ridiculous.
They got
their students got chartered in to the game.
What kind of money they got in North Carolina?
Did you see what the tuition cost there was?
It was like 80 bands a year.
It was 49 for tuition and another 20 something for food board.
Dude, when you got steakhouses on there as opposed to like pizza and burgers, you can't beat that. I'm talking about steakhouse, lobsters. I'm looking like, damn, that's all right. That is all right. And that campus is outstanding the way that it looks. So I don't. It made me do some real research and look into them and figure out what they're about. Porter says Arkansas won the game that others have lost. They will be ready for Arizona, as they should. They
have a laser tag and an on-campus barbershop, steakhouses, hibachi.
Yeah.
It's a country club atmosphere featuring 24 gardens and 24/7 security. Their academic facilities include a $120 million facility for health sciences and a 430-acre campus with 90-plus modern academic buildings. $44,000 was tuition last year, or 23-24. Named the #1 best-run college in the nation by the Princeton Review.
I
So
would too.
Notable alumni.
yeah, I'm listening.
Tubby Smith.
Yeah. You see, none said it was his last stop. I'm trying to figure out where his money coming from. Okay, hold on. Ty knows something. High Point Furniture. North Carolina's where all the furniture comes from. No doubt about it. I forgot what section it is, but High Point. Yeah.
It's affiliated with. Oh, here's why. It's affiliated with the United Methodist Church.
The private institution sounds like money. Either way,
money that they don't have to report.
There you go. So it's a non-profit. Yeah, I don't have to report it. Hey, Vonya, yeah, we did talk about that. We did show the clip with Joe on Nightcap talking about the Razorbacks. We did play that earlier. They have an airplane that students can practice sales pitches on planes to future clients.
It's just weird.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. All right. Look. So at this point, we're looking like we're playing what? Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing Arizona. So when we play them, when is that game?
It'll be announced tonight after the games because they're Sunday and we were Saturday, so they're going to announce all the times tonight.
We'll be out of Portland.
We'll be in San Jose.
Damn, still on the West Coast. Okay, well, it is what it is. I think this works to our advantage. A lot of these things that we complain about is working to our advantage. The seeding worked to our advantage. How we played in the SEC tournament worked to our advantage. The games that we lost against teams that we felt like we should have beat, I think it worked to our advantage because we got better at certain things. We was able to see other guys come off the bench and become empowered through coach and let these guys do their thing. Utah State is coming back. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just looking at the Hog HQ bracket update to see who, what, when, where, why. Let's get into that right quick.
Let's do it.
Hey, it's NCAA tournament time. If you don't think you can win it, then you shouldn't be in it. Let's go to work.
It's time for the 2026 Hog HQ Tournament Bracket Challenge.
Let's see what we got here.
Well, shout out to everybody who end up clicking on the link and creating a bracket through the Hog HQ. Definitely.
So a lot of these brackets, I mean, you got a lot of people that picked Arkansas up here. Money Fetishes and Razorbacks 1289 are currently tied for first. Then you've got Bryjon 1975 from Tusk to Dawn. That's a good one. Wes Wallace and Hog Fan 420, Donna DV2, Bernie's 5106. Dang, these are a lot of y'all. Third, B-Town 501, and ESPN Fan and a bunch of numbers. Florida got beat, so sorry for you. I'm just looking through some of these names because there's some good names in here. Hog Wild Tour, Travis Sutherland, D. Willie.
11:45 tip off. Dog.
Calipari year 2.
No, we talking about next week?
I'm looking at Ty's comment. It's 11:45 tip off.
No, next week there's only going to be 4 games on Thursday and Friday. So
he said if the committee is pissed at Cal.
Picks or it didn't happen.
They're just going to be evening games.
Cal takes an opportunity to shoot a shot at the administration at all times.
Who's this in 28th? Damian Phillips. Oh, dang. Not supposed to use government names.
Well, he said it last week. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, double.
There you go. Yeah, double. That's a double. Yeah. Is the former Southwestern Conference schools doing the heavy lifting for the SEC and the NCAA tournament? Didn't fill out a bracket because I was sick. Hey, Vonya, you can be on bed rest and stuff.
Hey, they're starting a thing tonight after the games finish for this. You can repick in the Sweet 16.
See, Vonya? So it's no excuse. We don't want to hear it. Go on there and get in the bracket. I'm about to send you the link though, because I'm sure
Arizona's up 7, 56-49 with 7:27 left.
Dusty Hannah's burner. Hog HQ Heart.
Joseph Pinion.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he had 27 points in that game.
All it. He's balling. He was balling.
And he couldn't hit a three, it seemed like.
And their USF's coach is now going on to Providence.
Yep.
He taking a new job, which I guess, I mean, 1 year at USF and wouldn't it this his first year at USF? And he's
I
jumping
think
ship
so. He
already?
went from Arkansas State or something like that.
Yeah, it's Arkansas State because he took Pinion with him.
I wouldn't be surprised if the High Point coach got offered something else. And if Jimmy Sexton is his agent, I'm sure High Point would pay out of the wazoo to keep him. So
I don't. If I was in his boat, I don't know that I'd want to leave.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense to leave. You got so much at your fingertips, it just doesn't make any sense to not stay. She gave him his foot. There's always some mess going on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, all in all, though, it's been. I think you're seeing. There's not really Cinderella teams anymore. I don't feel like. I mean, I know we've had the 12s. You know, a few of the 12s, two of the 11s win, but we thought that the portal and NIL would balance everything out. But I think all that's done is balanced up the Power Four.
Correct.
Because I think we're getting just like last year, we're getting better basketball as we eliminate team. Like you're just getting more fluid, more consistent basketball once you get Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, National Championship. So that is a thing that I think NIL and transfer portal have helped with, is just balancing the top.
Justin says, if we win a Sweet 16, do y'all want to play Florida or Texas?
Well, Florida's out.
Florida's gone. It'd be Purdue or the winner of Purdue game and the winner of the Texas game.
I don't want to play Purdue.
I'd want to play Texas because we've already beat them twice. I know it's hard to beat teams 3 times, but we know what we're getting with Texas. And I know Texas is hot at the moment, but I'd rather play Texas.
What's the young fella that played for Arkansas for a year and did?
Trevor Mark.
Trevor Mark.
Yeah, we can give him all the smoke. We ain't tripping on it. Do want to talk about some teams that I'm. Texas been out of my bracket. I had that Texas was making it out the first round. That was it. The fact that they're playing, I mean, it's all about playing great at the time, and that's I think something that Texas is doing right now. The fact that Florida's out, I'm excited. It's one less team you got to worry about. Porter experience and guard play wins you games in the tournament. Absolutely. Justin, they were talking about guard play. A lot of people talking about there's Acuff and how important it is to have guard play. Now think about some of the great teams we've watched in the past. The Kemba Walkers. What's my dude name? Shoot threes. What's his name? Play for UConn. Can't think of his name.
Ben Gordon.
Who?
Ben Gordon.
No, it's another dude. Either way it go. US down by 5 with
Charlie Villanueva.
Ray Allen.
Definitely not him. It doesn't matter. Either way it go.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name. I know
you do, because I don't even know who the hell I'm talking about. I forgot his name.
Coach Calhoun.
Either way, though, to have great guard play is going to be exciting to see what Arkansas can do and what they can bring to the table. Slightly Porter. UConn.
Rip Hamilton. Rudy Gay.
That's who it is. Rip Hamilton.
Yep.
Rip Hamilton. That's what I'm thinking about. I mean, it's just certain players you just remember.
I would remember Rip Hamilton because number 1, the face mask, and number 2, his free throw form. See how he shoots 1, 2, 3, and then he shoots it. He always puts one off to the side.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about it. I mean, even the young dude from Florida, when Florida won the championship, the young dude was balling.
That guard.
Yeah, he was balling.
Clayton.
Is it Slayton? That was his name?
Clayton, I think was his last name.
That was his name, Clayton. He balled out. Like, we seen him in regular season, but the way that he played in the tournament was outstanding. Like, guard play is definitely got to be a part of it. I just don't want us to get into a situation where we get in foul trouble again, and all of a sudden players got to go. That's what I'm scared of. I'm be honest with you. When it comes to Arizona, these dudes know how to finesse, work out the paint, send themselves to the free throw line, and send you to the bench. Like, that's my concern. Go ahead, Hart.
I saw Marcus Carlton make a comment about how you can tell the difference between the SEC officials when you get into the tournament play. I mean, Nick Pringle would have 4 fouls in the first half. We don't even sniff foul trouble really in the tournament games, and we'd have people in foul trouble in the first 4 minutes of the game in SEC play. So it's been nice, but that's what I'm afraid of against Arizona, to be honest with you, is their bigs getting our bigs into foul trouble. But I do want to tip my hat off to Robert Martin, I think it was, for High Point. That point guard, he was really good, really impressive.
He definitely upped his draft capital. Somebody will look at him to have him on the roster. Not the biggest guy in stature, but the way that he plays, it was just outstanding to watch it. Like that was a situation where it made me want to go back and watch some of High Point's games previously just to see if he'd been doing this all year. But he definitely played a great game, going back and forth with A-Cup. Transplanted Texan. Did you see when A-Cup was staring at the pad on the basketball goal and talking to himself towards the end of the game? The moment mentality, absolutely. Like his ability to wave off screen and just take somebody off the bounce and make difficult shots at the last minute. You just can't beat that. Now, I did hear somebody say something, and it sounds like blasphemy at this point, saying Derek A-Cuff is good. At the same time, he has a liability defensively. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't think they play defense in the NBA, so who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Great take.
Yeah.
Hog has had one SEC official in every tournament game, but they are not the entire crew. Amazing how they call differently when paired up with other officials. Absolutely. It's needed. But like I said, if we can get little buddy back, old Pringle. Once you pop, you can't stop. I need Pringle to come out the bench and have some energy. You knew it was coming. I need him to come out the bench and have some energy, man, because Malik Ewing, I don't remember Malik Ewing playing like this at Florida State. I mean, I know he was doing his thing. I remember Michelle saying in the comments before, but like, dude is a difference maker. Coach Kyle said that he is definitely a difference maker.
Pringle, and the issue I think with them a little bit is the type of players that they were last season. They were that type of player on 2 shitty teams. So it didn't necessarily translate well over to Arkansas.
Right.
Yeah, Jalen Williams got fined, or the other Jalen. That's the other Jalen. That's J-Dub. Will got fined $50,000 for his ejection. He didn't even do him. I don't know.
Gotcha. Are we missing anything? Is there anything? I do know somebody asked about recruiting. Is there any recruiting news that you may have, Mr. Hart?
Not on basketball. I don't have anything on football as far as that goes.
I'd look at the week after the national championship to really start hearing basketball. Because, there's guys that, especially they had committed to Georgia Tech that have been let out of their financial agreements and stuff. So there's a big Georgia Tech. I think Coach Cal needs to be picking up the phone to call to, since Damon Stoudemire was relieved of his duties.
Oh, he got fired. I mean, he hadn't been making no noise in the city. I hadn't heard anything about Georgia Tech since he first got there.
So there's like I said, you've got to go find your DeMarcus Cousins or Anthony Davis.
Real.
I think Santos Harrell.
And did you know the High Point Fletcher kid played for Cal at Kentucky? So
yeah,
he played pretty nice.
Yeah, he had something to prove. I think he had a chip on his shoulder, which was outstanding to watch him do what he did. Well, what Coach Cal say? We put the ball in Darius A-Cuff hands, and we trust him. For the people who just now seeing him, that's who he be. Yeah, what you saw tonight, that's who he be. I said, I love it. Anthony Lucas, Fayetteville coach. Shout out to Luka Duke. Shout out to Luka Duke. Luke from the boot. Anthony Lucas getting the job, taking over at Fayetteville High School as the new head coach. I think that's going to be an outstanding move. A former Razorback great right there next to the campus. The teams he's going to be able to put together from what he established in Little Rock, now going to Northwest Arkansas. At this point, players are transferring transfer portal in high school. So it's no no telling what Fayetteville High would look like going forward. And then the access to the university. Silverfield coming in, former players, bringing former players back. Now you got a former player that's right down the street and has talent at his disposal. He's not worried about Hank Hendricks. Hey, go get your money, learn, pick up the process. At this point, he got everything at his disposal. I think that's going to be great that he's doing that. Michelle said, you think Cal will recruit him if he gets in the portal? Who are we talking about, Michelle?
Surreal. Salto Surreal, definitely. Fletcher, I think there's a shot. I mean, they got familiarity with each other. And we're going to need a lot of pieces to fill.
You talking about Surreal? Is that the dude from Georgia?
Yeah, the big.
Yeah.
Came down to Arkansas and Georgia. He went with Georgia, but
he was committed to Cal at Kentucky.
Yeah. I'll say this is if people don't know about Darius Acuff at this point, and you see some people ask you about it, or they're in the comments or whatever, oh, I've never really watched. This is all you need to tell them.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Just forget about it.
Transplant Texan, yes, Casey Dick is a former player, but it doesn't matter when you talk shit about the current new coach and the move that he made. Like, I felt like he's passionate about what he had to say about the situation about his quarterback, and I understand his frustration. I just think that's one of those things where you have to be corporate in how you go about it.
And you can't tell me that him leaving didn't have something to do with how he handled that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, Casey Dick just doesn't have the name that Anthony Lucas has. Like I said, I know he was a quarterback and all that, but
Lucas.
Yep. I wonder if Anthony Lucas got his toes fixed. That was fucked up.
LeBron needs to get his fixed.
Yeah, that too. All right, guys, we've rambled on enough. Is there anything that we are missing that we want to get to people before we get up out of here?
No, I'm good. Hog Talk tomorrow, 6:05.
Gotcha.
Me and Porter.
And you'll have.
Do y'all remember what I said the floor was for the basketball team before the season? Sweet 16. Here we are. Just saying.
Okay.
Gay.
Y'all so full of look. Anyway, it
Let
is.
me get a soundboard.
As we close the moment of silence, a big blue shambles and
Roll Tide.
Yeah, there you go.
Roll Tide. I like that one.
I like that. Nathan was better than Nathan.
I mean, Nathan Dick. I will say though, Casey did have a miracle on Markham, didn't he?
Yeah. Casey Dick will always be remembered as the quarterback who threw the block that sprung Big Fat. I got to give him credit for that. Like that's etched in my memory in regards to him. So shout out to him for what he did in that regard. It'd be interesting to see what his future looks like if he'll land anywhere else.
He's in Rockwall,
he's
Texas.
in Texas.
Texas?
If you go to Dallas, it's that big stadium on the left.
Oh, you got to ride through. Yeah, I know where Rockwall at. Rockwall has grown over the years.
Too bad he didn't follow Chad Morris's footsteps and go to Allen.
Either way it go, I think this is a situation, to be honest with you. If Casey Dick plays his cards right and play with this chip on his shoulder, his coaching career can take off in high school Texas. You can get on somebody's staff and somebody get a head coaching job, and all of a sudden you engaged and you sit in a situation where you can go ahead and take off and start your career big time. So shout out to him. Hopefully he does well. What you call that? A D block? Down the road from Bucky's. Anyhow, we're gonna get up out of here, guys. Is there anything we're missing before we get up out of here? You good?
Nope.
All right, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We will be back next week with another episode of Hog HQ Live. Do not forget to check out Hog Talk with Adam and Porter tomorrow. It is going down. It's Hog. Hold on, I gotta get this. Somebody said something.
Are we going to California? I don't know if California's ready for us.
There you go. I don't know if they're ready. I mean, I don't know if you want to see two dudes in a hat and one dude in a bandana in California. I don't know if you're ready for that. We might go live on the boardwalk. You never know. Anyhow, we getting up out of here. We appreciate y'all for checking in with us and supporting us, hitting the like button and sharing the content. With that being said, we are out of here. We appreciate your support. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.